Hello and welcome back, my friends. Well, it's that time of year again. Summer has arrived. We're in the upper 90s into the hundreds on a regular basis. I'm sweating, it's hot. And every year about this time, there's something that I do to add to the curb appeal of my home. And it has to do with doing a little bit of painting. I'm not talking about painting the exterior of the home or repainting the trim, but rather I'm going to be doing some landscape painting. I'm going to be painting my lawn. Yes, you heard me right. I know. A lot of you folks wondering, how could all-natural organic gardener Dan paint his lawn? That makes no sense. Why does he even have a lawn? Well, truth be told, we actually like having a little patch of grass. It's not a big lawn, but it's nice to have it about 8 months out of the year. It holds up nicely with very little bit of watering, and it looks nice in the front yard. It blends into the rest of the neighborhood. It's good curb appeal, in my opinion, with the landscaping that we have done. So we want to keep it. But we definitely don't want to be pouring thousands of gallons of water on it during our summer drought season here in Northern California. So, the lawn requires a lot of water in order to keep it green, and it's just not necessary. I've been using a grass paint. This particular product, Lawn Lift, is something that I've been very happy with. I have no affiliation with the company, but have been very happy with the product. It's very quick and easy to apply, and what this does is transform the yard in a matter of minutes. It makes it look like you've got the greenest, luscious lawn on the block. You cannot tell it's been painted. Nobody has come up to me and asked me if I painted my lawn. They're wondering how I got my lawn to look so great. And so the only neighbors that know that I actually paint my lawn are the ones that I've either told or they've seen when I was applying this, half the lawn being dead brown and the other half being lush and green. So it's a great product. It holds up for months. So the first thing you want to do is cut back your lawn to the height that you want it to be at. You want to make sure you use a mulching bag while you're mowing your lawn so you get all those little grass blades out of there. You don't want any debris on top of the grass. Then from there, you're just going to fill a pump sprayer bottle like this. It suggests that you do either 1 part to 10 parts water or 1 part to 6 part. I like to go on the thicker end, so I'm going to do 1 part concentrate, 6 part water, and I'm just going to basically eyeball that out, and that typically covers the majority of my lawn, so I can usually get about 2 applications out of a bottle like this. Anyway, it pays for itself. It is quite expensive of a product, but it's non-toxic, it breaks down, it's biodegradable. Alright, so first I'm just going to rinse this pump sprayer out. Now this is going to end up saving us thousands and thousands of gallons of water through the course of the entire summer trying to keep our lawn alive and green. And instead, we can use that water to grow some edible crops, which I'm a huge fan of. Another nice thing about this whole setup is that when the winter rains end up coming back in and watering my plot of lawn, that lawn's come back every single year, lush and green and full. So there's been no issue with the prolonged duration of non-watering, which is great. Because again, this is just a viable solution for my situation. So I wanted to share it with you guys and maybe help somebody out there. Whether you're just looking to improve your curb appeal or patch up little areas of the lawn where maybe you've got some dogs that did their business there and you've got some white patches, or maybe you're looking to flip your home or whatever and you just want to spruce it up, give some better curb appeal, this could be a really great solution. So let me show you how easy it is now to mix the concentrate, and we'll get to spraying and I'll show you the difference, the before and after. So this is a 2-gallon pump sprayer, and we're going to give this concentrate a good shake. The natural pigments in this grass paint can kind of gloop up at the bottom. Okay, now like I said, I'm going to go 1 part green grass paint to 6 parts water. I'm just going to eyeball that. Now as you're spraying this on your lawn, if you've got like a sidewalk, any concrete borders, rocks or anything, you either want to protect that maybe with a little bit of construction paper, some painter's tape, or you just want to be ready, have the hose on hand in case you get any overspray. Then you can quickly hose that off. You might want a little scrub brush as well, just to quickly get it off, but it comes off easy if you get it right away. Alright guys, so here's the lawn. You can just see how dry and parched it is. But you basically just want to be about 2 to 3 inches away from the top of the grass. Just give it a few passes. Every once in a while you may need to adjust the nozzle a little bit. It has a tendency to get a little bit clogged. It's not a big deal. Just a little patience. A few things worth mentioning here is that, for one, we have a very still day. There's no breeze, no wind, and for that reason I found about 8 to 10 inches actually to be the right distance today from the tip of the wand to the surface of the grass to get a nice even distribution. But if you are having breeze and wind coming through, and also if you've got lower pressure in your pump, then you may need to get closer and stick to that 2 to 3 inches distance that they recommend. Also, you can start walking on your grass as little as an hour after application, although it's recommended that you wait 24 hours for things to fully dry. But once things are fully dry, you can use your lawn as you would usual. They even say that you can water it, although I don't recommend. That kind of defeats the purpose, right? And then you're going to have little weeds and grass blades starting to poke up and become uneven. So I prefer to not water at all. But if you do have some rain, if you do a little bit of watering and it gets on the lawn, it's not going to just rush that paint away. Although if you did do prolonged watering, I'm sure it's going to fade rather quickly. And once again, the product is non-toxic, so once everything is good and dry, you can go ahead and use your lawn as usual. If you want to go ahead and play on the lawn or have a little picnic, lay a blanket, it's not going to rub off on you. And there you have it, a lush green lawn in just a few minutes. Now if you don't give it a really deep coat, an entire coat, it looks more natural in my opinion. If you look close, you see a couple, dry blades in there. That's what gives it that real natural appearance. So I suggest doing an initial application, giving it a complete coat, and then coming by about a week later and touch up any spots that you see may need it. Other than that, you're good to go. Now when you're done, you want to make sure that you wash out your pump sprayer really well, including the little tip nozzle here. You can remove this completely and make sure that you get all that dried paint out of there so that you can use this again in the future. And if you have any paint on your hands, and I suggest you wear some latex gloves while you're doing this, you can get a little bit of rubbing alcohol, and this will help take it right off. All right, everyone, well, that's going to do it for now. I sure do appreciate you tuning in to today's video. If you found this video helpful or entertaining in some way, I sure would appreciate it if you smash those thumbs. And if you haven't already, consider subscribing to the channel. New uploads every week, sometimes every day, and I'm always updating you on all the different projects growing on around here. So with that, have yourself a good one. Until next time, this is Dan from plantabundance.com. Take care. I'll be talking to you again soon.